Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. Happy Friday. We finally made it through the week. Holy hell, right? And you'll have to forgive me. I think I got a reefer running to my right. I had to roll up the driver's side window, even though it's only 75 degrees out. A beautiful day in Sioux City today. Yeah, Princess next door to me has to have his truck running, so he's got AC at 75 degrees. Apparently he doesn't pay for the fuel, right? So anyway, I'm talking today about journalism, news. The news. Remember the news? I would, wow, they finally started to unload me. That's all right. I'm not going to complain because it's an hour and a half before my appointment time, so I'll take it. No, you remember when we were kids, those of you who are my age anyway, the old days of Walter Cronkite, Harry Reasoner, and Howard K. Smith? They came on and they read the news and just the facts, unvarnished. And they didn't comment. I never did. I still don't know the political affiliation of Walter Cronkite or Harry Reasoner, any of those guys. They never let on. They read the facts and let the listeners and the viewers figure it out on their own. And today, I honestly don't believe we have any news outlets that don't lean either right or left. They don't, and there's a lot of people out there go, oh, well, Fox News, fair and balanced. They should never have to say fair and balanced. The fact that they do say fair and balanced tells me that it's not fair and it's not balanced. They should have stuck with their original one. We report, you decide. That's the one they all should live by. We report, you decide. Because that's their job. And for those of you who don't know me well, prior to my trucking career, which I started in 1989, I was a radio news director, a journalist, a member of the media. I even wrote a few stories for United Press International. I didn't make a lot of money at it, it was just a side gig, but I was a journalist. And like I say, you should never know how a journalist leans politically, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to anybody. And nowadays you can't catch a regular newscast anymore, it doesn't seem like. They'll read the story and then they'll bring two guests on, a Democrat and a Republican, to debate about it. Who gives two shits about what these people think? Just read the news to us, read us the facts, and we'll figure it out on our own. Some of us actually knows how to read. And if there's something you don't understand that's in the news, which happens even with me, we have the information superhighway. But don't believe everything you read on the internet either. Bonjour, remember? Hell, Wikipedia, I've heard that people can go on there and edit the things that are on Wikipedia. Holy shit. So you know what you do then? You go to the library. You go to the library and you read the stuff in books, hardcover books, the way we used to, because they didn't usually lie, or at a minimum you can get opposing viewpoints put down in legitimate fashion and decide for yourself, just like you should be able to do but while watching the evening news, right? Anyway, it's ridiculous. The news media is another of our industries that has been destroyed by people, human beings, because they want their opinion to be the one that matters, the one that is above everyone else's. And it's not. It's not. It's just another opinion. And that's what we have to realize when we watch the news. When they are obviously slanted one way or the other, I don't care which way it is. All we have as human beings are opinions. Opinions about the facts. each of us are entitled to those opinions. We are not entitled to impose those opinions on a world stage, right? So this is something we all need to just kind of keep in check. Remember that your news anchor, if they're reporting more than just the facts, then they're offering their opinion, and it means about as much as a fart in the wind. Have a great weekend, everybody. If you like my videos, whether they're entertaining or controversial, or maybe they just make you think, be sure to like it, subscribe it, share it with all your friends, okay? And as always, be safe out there, okay? Keep your eyes open. We'll talk to you later.